Meet Ajin, your typical high school girl, whose entire universe revolves around one thing, baking. And then there's Junu, the guy every single girl in school is obsessed with. Their worlds? They shouldn't even be in the same orbit. But a simple school trip is about to change all of that, kicking off a story no one saw coming. But let's rewind. Our story really begins a year ago, at the most boring programming summer camp imaginable. While our friends were plotting their great escape, Ajin had her first run-in with Junu. He was just some senior wearing a helper t-shirt, but when he caught them red-handed bait him. Her heart just skipped a beat. She gathered every ounce of courage she had to talk to him, only to get hit with the ultimate gut punch. He was off to hang out with his girlfriend. First love, over before it even started. That crushing feeling became her last memory of him. Little did she know, this wasn't the end of their story. Fast forward to the present, on a train headed for the school trip. Our girl Ajin is dying of thirst. She makes a break for the vending machine, dreaming of her favorite apple soda, only to find it sold out. But just as she's about to despair, a hand offers her that exact can. Take it. I got it for you. She turns around, and who is it? Junu. My man is smooth. But sweet moments like this are fleeting. The trip is barely underway, and the gossip mill is already running at full speed. Whispers and jealous glares follow them down the hallway. Ajin catches wind of some nasty rumors about herself. But instead of getting upset, she just grins. You want to play games? She can play too. Later that night, things escalate with a classic game of truth or dare. And wouldn't you know it, the wheel of fate stops right between Ajin and Junu. The room goes dead silent. Every eye is on them. The air is so thick with tension, you could cut with a knife. Something is definitely brewing. Since they refuse to answer the question, they get a punishment. The mission? Sneak into the teacher's room and snap a picture. This is bad. With everyone else watching with devilish glee, our duo has no choice but to venture into the dark, silent hallways together. They're just about to complete their mission when they hear it. Footsteps. It's the security guard. In a split second, Junu grabs Ajin, pulling her into a nearby supply closet. Plunged into darkness, they're pressed against each other, the only sound being the frantic pounding of their own hearts. Bait 'em. Bait 'em. They barely escape getting caught. Back in the hallway, the night air is cold, and Ajin can't stop shivering. Junu looks at her, sighs, and finally says what's on his mind. I do like teasing you, but I've never hated you. As he says it, he gently pats her on the head. Suddenly, the atmosphere shifts. But words aren't enough. He takes off his own jacket and drapes it over her shoulders. A classic move, sure, but damn, it's effective. This sudden act of kindness leaves Ajin completely stunned. Her heart is doing somersaults. But that jacket just became Exhibit A in the court of high school drama. The moment they walk back into the room, all eyes lock onto Ajin. More specifically, onto the jacket she's wearing. The gossip mill just got a fresh news story to spin, and there's no way they can explain this one away. And in the crowd, Ajin's friend, Choi, watches with a complicated expression. She sees the way Junu looks at Ajin, and only at Ajin. It's a look filled with an attention she's never seen from him before. The seeds of jealousy have been planted. The real storm, it seems, is just beginning. That night, Junu can't sleep. He tosses and turns, but one image is stuck in his head. Ajin. And then it hits him like a ton of bricks. Without her glasses, Ajin is actually kind of cute. Bro finally figured out. The trip is over, but something has definitely changed. Back at school, Junu finds the perfect excuse to talk to her, pretending he lost his scrunchie. He plucks it right off her wrist, a smirk playing on his lips. You're always so silly. The teasing is back, but this time, it feels different. Flustered, Ajin's face turns beet red. Before she can stop herself, the words just tumble out. Why do you keep teasing me? Do you find me that cute? Oh, she really said it. The air crackles with unspoken energy. The ball is in Junu's court now, and their story has only just begun. Ah, young love, always shadowed by the green-eyed monster. Just as things started heating up between Ajin and Junu, her so-called best friend, Choi, smells something fishy. With a smile that doesn't quite reach her eyes, she pulls Ajin aside. So, about yesterday, did something happen with Junu? Ajin's heart drops, but she plays it cool. And nothing happened. But her shifty eyes tell a completely different story. He just lent her his jacket. Choi scoffs internally. Liar. The warmth vanishes from her eyes, replaced by icy rage. I'm supposed to be your best friend, and you dare lie to me? That feeling of betrayal fuels the fire of her jealousy. A storm is brewing, and she's about to become the puppet master. And so, Chohui's plan is set in motion. She sends Ajin a text, the perfect damsel in distress excuse. My period started unexpectedly. Can you run to the convenience store for me? Our girl, ever the loyal friend, doesn't hesitate. She has no idea she's walking right into a trap. As night falls, a few shady figures lurk in the alley near the store, just as planned. When Ajin shows up, they immediately surround her. "So you're the one bullying our Cho-wee, huh?" Ajin is completely stunned. "Bullying? What are you talking about?" But before she can finish, a hand grabs her arm. "Let go of her." A cold voice cuts through the tension. "It's Junu. He's here." His eyes are blazing as he clamps down on the thug's wrist. Before anyone can react, he flips the guy onto the pavement. "I told you to let her go. Didn't you hear me? This isn't the playful popular kid from school. This is a knight, and he's here to protect his girl." And then, all hell breaks loose. Junu takes them on, a whirlwind of kicks and punches. But he's outnumbered. In the chaos, one of the thugs grabs a wooden club and brings it down hard on his arm. The sickening thud silences everyone. Ajin can only watch in horror as he crumples, all to protect her. Her heart shatters. From a distance, Cho-wee watches the chaos unfold. Seeing Junu hurt, seeing Ajin's panic face, it gives her a sick sense of satisfaction. "I just told them to scare her a bit," she thinks to herself, a twisted smirk playing on her lips. "But I have to admit, seeing her like this feels kind of good." Jealousy had turned her into a real monster. Outside the emergency room, Ajin is a mess. Tears stream down her face as the image of Junu taking that hit plays on a loop in her head. "It's all my fault. Junu got hurt because of me." The guilt is a physical weight, crushing her. She's never felt so helpless. The next day, the school is buzzing with the news. Junu's in the hospital with a fractured arm. The rumors get wilder by the minute. Some say he fought off 17 guys alone. Every word is like a dagger to Ajin's heart. She can't eat, can't think. She just knows she has to see him. She has to do something. Meanwhile, Cho-wee continues her Oscar-worthy performance as the concerned best friend. She offers a shoulder to cry on while subtly planting seeds of doubt. "The police can't find them," she says with fake sympathy. "Junu probably hates you now." Every word is perfectly calculated to twist the knife deeper. She finally works up the courage to see him, finding him at a convenience store. His arm is in a sling, his face a little pale. The moment she sees him, her eyes well up. "I'm so sorry. She chokes out, unable to form a complete sentence. The worry is practically pouring out of her. Junu sees her on the verge of tears and doesn't know whether to laugh or sigh. He was just trying to tease her a little, but he hadn't expected this. Then it happens. The straw for her milk carton slips from his fingers and falls to the floor. A tiny, insignificant piece of plastic. But to Ajin, it's the end of the world. In her eyes, he can't even pick up a straw. His life is ruined, and it's all her fault. An overwhelming wave of guilt and a strange new resolve wash over her. Taking a deep breath, with tears shining in her eyes, Ajin makes a declaration that shakes the very foundations of the convenience store. "Junu, I will take full responsibility for you. For the rest of my life." The air freezes. Junu is just stunned. He expected 1,000 different reactions, but this wasn't one of them. "The rest of my life?" Junu's brain short circuits. How did things get this far? His arm is just fractured. It'll heal in a month. How did they jump straight to a lifetime commitment? He finally realizes that his friend's little white lie, combined with Ajin's overactive imagination, has created a colossal misunderstanding. But it's too late. Ajin has already shifted into full-on caretaker mode. She follows him everywhere, carrying his bag, taking his pictures, treating him like a fragile piece of glass. Junu is trapped. He tries to explain, but every time he looks into her sincere, guilt-ridden eyes, the words get stuck in his throat. He later finds out from his friend that this whole mess started because of his own dumb idea to test if she really cared. He's completely cornered by her clumsy, overwhelming kindness. Every attempt to tell the truth is met with more teary-eyed concern. He reaches out, just wanting to pat her head and tell her it's okay, but the simple touch makes her blush and freeze. God, her reactions are just too cute. Junu's heart is doing backflips. On the train ride home, Junu decides enough is enough. He has to end this ridiculous misunderstanding. But just as he's about to speak, he looks over and sees her. Ajin has fallen asleep on his shoulder, a sweet smile on her face, probably dreaming of croissants. And looking at her peaceful, unguarded face, his resolve completely melts away. She even mumbles in her sleep, "I'll take responsibility. Don't worry." Junu's heart skips a beat. This silly, adorable girl. Her methods are clumsy, but her feelings are so real. Fine, if that's what she said. He gazes at her, a new determination in his eyes. A voice in his head whispers, "Ajin, you can't take that back." From this moment on, he's changing the rules of the game.